Hello everyone, welcome. Today we are going to learn a very important lesson, that is tenses. Thank you very much for uh, being here with me today. In last lesson we had learned the exactly just we in the last lesson itself we had learned about the degrees. We had learned about the positive, comparative and superlative degrees. And I'm so happy that many people who participated in the lesson and the conversation, whatever has happened. So the best thing what happens is whenever you don't understand something, I request you to comment and ask so that I can address the accurate lesson. Okay, there are 4 members now, 5 members who are already with us today. Okay, I'm just waiting for another couple of people to join. All right, so Mr. Mustaq Kiredar only I can see. Can I see some other people? Can you please comment your name so that just say hi and understand whoever is on the line. Okay, so today we'll learn the tenses. Tenses. In the tenses, one tense we'll learn today, that is simple present tense. There are 12 tenses that we usually learn, and in that, one among them is simple present tense. Dear friends, simple present tense is really a very important tense among all 12. Now, in simple present tense itself, there are again two types that you can learn, that is first person and third person. In the thumbnail, I had mentioned separately, that is I, we, you, they. This is for one. And I had also mentioned that he, she, it. I have heard many a times people making small mistakes like this. He don't go. She don't go. She don't understand. They make sentences like this. She don't understand. He don't go. Dear friends, now in the simple present tense, when we come, I, we, you, they, when we use these 4 subjects, only we have to use the verb in that is present form, that we say we won. I usually teach my students in this way: we won, v2, v3, v4, v5. The meaning of this is, say for example, if it is v1 is go, go, went, gone, going, goes. All right, so here in this case, whenever you are using I, we, you, they, you have to use the verb that is v1. V1 means it's a present form: go, come, sing, dance, play, eat, sleep. These are all called v1. And now whenever we use the word, the subjects like he, she, it, we have to use v5. Okay, so that is v1 plus es, usually adding es, ies, that will come. Okay, so now for example, I teach English. If this is a sentence, now when for he and she, it will come he teaches English, she teaches English. All right, so this kind of examples that we usually come across. Okay, so I plus v1, he, she, it plus v5. So why do we use this simple present tense and when do we use? All right, so now you all understood how to make the sentences. I listen to music, we listen to music, you listen to music, they listen to music. Okay, so for third person it will come she listens to music, he listens to music, it listens to music. All right, so when do we use this kind of sentences? When do we use simple present tense? Dear friends, we use simple present tense to talk about your regular activities, anything you do in your day-to-day life. All right, for example, I teach English in YouTube. All right, this is my regular activity. Okay, I drink a lot of water. This is also my regular activity. Okay, so I use WhatsApp. I use WhatsApp. This is my regular activity. Okay, I watch YouTube. I use YouTube to watch some English videos. This is my regular activities. Okay, at the same time, when for he, she, it comes, we have to use yes along with these verbs what I said. Okay, for example, Mr. Mustaq teaches English. Ashwini uses WhatsApp. Netra teaches mathematics. Okay, so I added yes along with that. So if you have got the point, so you can comment and give your example. If you make any mistakes, then I'm definitely will be happy to recorrect your sentences. There are 5 members online with me right now, so you can make examples like this. Now, so this is simple present tense is used to talk about your regular activities. That is one point. The point number two is simple present tense is used to talk about your hobbies and habits. Okay, so what is the meaning of hobby and habit? See, when you ask any one particular person, what's your hobby? So more oftenly that you will get to listen to this, listening to music, playing cricket, playing chess, all this kind of examples. Dear friends, whenever you're talking about any action which you do for a longer time, which you have been doing since long time or by birth, so it should be taken in simple present tense. Okay, for example, if you drink a lot of water, it's not any activity which is just started for only for some days before and it will remain for only some days. It is an activity which is for a long time. So when somebody asks you what is your hobby, it is always better to say I listen to music. Means in simple present tense it should be, instead of I'm listening to music, you have to, it's better to say that listen, I listen to music. I play cricket, I ride bike, I go for a long drive. So these are some examples that you can to tell about your daily your hobbies. So may I know your hobbies? Can you tell your hobbies? You can comment and let me know. So when somebody asks you what are your hobbies, tell in simple present tense your hobbies. That is, listen, I listen to music, I watch TV, I use TikTok, whatever it is. Whoever have their hobbies, you can say somebody, Mr. Manjunath Kalmat, I play cricket daily. Wonderful. Okay, so this can be one of your hobbies. Netra says I play games in mobile. That's great, it's a correct sentence. Okay, so yeah, that's how a sentence has to be made. So now if somebody else's hobby you want to tell, okay, so come on, tell me your brother's hobby or your mother's hobby, your father's hobby, whatever it is, then how do you say? So somebody say okay, Netra again says I like driving. So here like is a verb. Okay, so drawing, I'm sorry, drawing. So like is a verb here. That's great. So doctor treat patient. Now see, Mr. Vinay Achar, doctor treat patient. Now see, along with the treat you have to use the word yes. Doctor treats patients. It may be doctors. It is regular activities of a doctor. Guru plays cricket very well. Absolutely, this is a great answer. So he added S along with that. Ashwini again says she gets up at 5 o'clock. Great. So it may be a hobby or regular activity of someone. Great, fantastic. Okay. So now the next thing that we are going to say is when you celebrate something, or for example, you talk about anything which you do, it's a hobby or habits, the first thing, and second thing is then again to talk about your regular activity, and the third thing that you can talk when you talk about some festivals or celebrations. Okay, so which is always truth, and sometimes any activity which is always truth. For example, what is that always truth? That I wear formal dress, I wear formal and casual both. I live in Hubli, it's a truth. Okay, and I belong to Katkol, so that's a truth. Okay, I drink water, a lot of water, it's a truth. So sun rises in the east, so truth. So this kind of examples whenever you're talking about any truth. Okay, so you get vegetables in Hubli Gandhi market, truth. Okay, and there are, and you get to see so many colleges in Vidyanagar Hubli, it's a truth. This kind of examples whenever you're talking about any truth or anything that exists for truth. so that you have to talk about in simple present tense. Okay, so can you give some examples on this? Anything which is true, or which is true for lifetime, something like that. We breathe. Definitely, we wash our hands with the sanitizers. That's the truth now. Okay, so corona is a deadly virus. It affects, corona affects drastically. That is also. So somebody says he drinks water. Yes, this is an example. Now, why don't you make some negative sentences like this? For example, now you say he drinks water means he does the work. Now, if he doesn't do, so it goes like that. He doesn't drink water. He doesn't drink water. I don't teach English. He doesn't use TikTok. Now, see, here after using the word does, we don't use yes along with the main verb again. For example, he drinks water. If it is there in negative, it doesn't come like he doesn't drinks water. Many people make mistake like this. Okay, it should be he doesn't drink water, because we already use this yes in does. So always you have to say that he doesn't drink water. My father doesn't eat non-vegetarian. My father doesn't work in government department. So Ashwini says she doesn't go to market. That's correct. He doesn't get up early. That's correct. Okay. So this kind of example comes under does not. Does not. Okay. So when I, we, you, they comes, we have to say don't. I don't. Okay. I don't teach English. I don't teach mathematics. I don't run. I don't walk outside at this point of time. Okay, so these are some examples for negative sentences. So, how do you ask a question? Now, let's come back to the question. You have to use the word do for I, we, you, they. Do you? Do you wash your hands frequently? This is the kind of question. Do you go to market frequently? Okay, so this kind of questions I want you to ask. So does he play game? Very nice. Keep a question mark after your sentence. You have to use the word does and do. You have to use does for he, she, it, do for I, we, you, they. Okay, so it's a great example. Start with do. Do they attend the class every day? Okay, so do we speak English at house? Do I make mistakes in English? This can also an example. So we shouldn't panic. Now see, we shouldn't panic. All right, so now example from Netra is we shouldn't panic. So Miss Netra, right now the we are, let's learn the simple present tense. We don't panic, you say. We don't panic, it's going to be a simple present tense when you use the yeah. Do we take this book? What is the meaning of do we take this book? Which it should be a regular activity, or it should be a truth. Okay, it should be a true things, or it should be your hobby. Do you go to library frequently to read? Fantastic. So this is the right example. Do you? You can ask me any questions at this particular platform with using do you. Dear friends, we have another 1.5 minutes to go. If you have any doubts, please shoot your doubts with the question. You can also ask questions after completion of this live sessions also. I'm really glad to come and answer to your question. If there are some any mistakes, I'd be happy to again help you out on this. Do you travel regularly? Yes, this is the right question, but just because of this pandemic, I'm not traveling. Otherwise, I like to travel. Great. So Mr. Sanjay is there here with us today. And next examples are like, do we take this book? It's already done. All right, friends, if you have any questions, please do comment and ask. Otherwise, after completion of this session, please do ask. So today we learned simple present tense. I, we, you, they, he, she, it. Thank you very much. Signing out, Muturaj Badiger. Bye-bye.